On today's subscription spot, we are having a look at another box from the folks over at Brickloot. This is Brickloot for February 2017. Could also technically be March, as we're getting later into the month of March. Needless to say, if you want to get a box geared towards you, a monthly box filled with loots for the ultimate brick fan. Don't believe me? It actually says it right on the side of the box. Monthly box filled with loot for the ultimate brick fan. Recommend for ages 6 to 99. Don't let the age, though, discourage you. If you are ages 5 or 100 plus, you're still okay. I don't think they're going to say, hey, no, sorry, Mr. Johnson, who's 100. We can't send you the brick loots. It's just a suggested, it's basically like saying a suggested serving, which Spot never listens to. Suggested serving, one slice of cake, suggested serving entire cake. Yeah, it's all relative. Needless to say, we're going to get this opened up and find out what's all inside from Brickloot. And if you like what you see, by all means, click the link down below and you can subscribe and get Brickloot right down to your house. Or right up to your house if you live in a cave or maybe up on a hill. Up on a hill, if the courier has to ride a bike, that can kind of stink, especially if they have a lot of mail to carry with them. But if you live downhill, I mean, that's awesome. Especially if the guy leaves or girl leaves your house for the last, they get up to the top of the hill and they're like, this is the last house of my courier run. And then they go, woo, right down the hill to your house. And let's hope they actually have working brakes. I got Hank here joining us for this adventure. It actually works perfectly because it's the same coloring as the box. Let's get this cut open and find out what's inside from Brickloot. Always tons and tons of goodies come to us from Brickloot. Kid invented, dream, build, and inspire. First thing we have is Tricera blocks, which is actually my favorite. A lot of you guys already know this. This is news I'm bringing to the table that you guys already know. But the Triceratops is actually my favorite dinosaur of all time. Even when I was a wee lad. This is designed exclusively for Brickloot by Tyler Kleitz. I think it's Kleitz. It's 46 pieces. So I might actually leave that as a possible build, because you know Spot does like to build things in this in these unboxing videos. And then we've got a whole lot of other stuff in here as well. We have ourselves a creator of the park, a exclusive Brickloot minifigure, which we will get out of packaging now. That's one of the things I also really like about Brickloot, is that you get these exclusive minifigures that you would not get anywhere else. If you do want to check out more, though, it comes to us from United Bricks, www.united-bricks.com. It's a 100% custom printed Lego minifigure. And there you have the creator. It's that guy. I don't remember his name, but he was also in Miracle on something something Street. He's that guy that says, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." Put him right over there. I like also that he's got this cool fedora. That would be used perfectly for also an Indiana Jones, although it'd just be have to be a little bit more brown in color. Let's see some of the other things that we got inside. We've got ourselves, this is a micro collection. It looks like it can transform into two different things. And I think, I'm looking at all of them. Yeah, okay, got that. Okay, got that. I think actually they included the entire set in here. This one, I don't know, actually has a name to it. It says BL055. Kind of looks like it could be some sort of Triceratops. It looks like it could transform into, I'm not quite certain what that could be, like a snake of some sort. We also have this one right here, which looks clearly like a Stegosaurus. And it can transform into, maybe they just transform into vehicles. This one looks like it transforms also into like a jet. Or maybe like a tank. We got one that looks like it could be a raptor. And it transforms into, again, maybe some sort of all-terrain vehicle. This is a perfect, if you were giving these as gifts. This one here is, not really sure what this one could be. Dinosaur that is. I'm not sure what this one could be. Anybody have any ideas, let me know down below. But it transforms into this like sort of jet somewhat thing. And still got more. Another type of dinosaur. I like that it does transform into two different things. It gives you some options. And lastly, we have this one right here that looks like it has wings, but it also has legs. Could be some sort of dragon, like a blue dragon. Dragons didn't exist during the dinosaur age, Spot, or did they? I'll just leave that with I'll leave that with you to think. The card also included, which actually turns out to be a sticker, we've got the Brickloot Brickasaurus World, which is the title of this month's box, which actually also has the Triceratops, which I think I actually am going to build inside. And lastly, inside the Brickloot, the What's Inside for March 2017 Brickasaurus World, we've got the Triceratops, designed 100% Lego build, designed by Tyler Kleitz. We have the Creative Micro Collection, and the Creator of the Park custom 100% Lego minifigure. Lots of cool goodies in here. I actually might just keep these ones sealed, and I might maybe give them to my niece and nephew. And they love building stuff just as much as I like building stuff. But, we got to build something. You know how much fun I like building these unboxing Brickloot boxes for you guys. We're going to actually open this one up, and I'm going to build the Triceratops, which again is my favorite dinosaur. I can't pass on a chance to build this guy. So we're going to open up the box, take the instructions. Let's hope it's a relatively easy build, because, you know, sometimes Spot gets a little confused when he's looking at the instructions. We're going to take the contents. I love how it's got these light and dark blue colors. That's a really nice looking blue. You don't see a lot of, what would you call that blue? Like a turquoise? And needless to say, dump out the contents. There we go, there we go, there we go. And we're going to start by probably tipping the camera down. That's going to help a lot better. We have to put these two yellow pieces together. And then we have to take a flat 2 brick, which is this one right here. These videos, let me know as well down below if you think these videos look a little bit better. Spot got some new lighting done. Got some new lighting in this room. This room now went from a $35 theater room. Now it's $35,000. No, it's not really $35,000. I just actually bought some new lighting. But it seems to make the videos look a lot cleaner looking. Let me know what you guys think. Nonetheless, we're not talking about lighting here. We're talking about building dinosaurs. We're building life here. So I'm going to take this 2x3 brick, and we're going to lay that over top like so. And we're going to take this ball joint, and that's going to go right on the end. I feel as if this is a body. It is the workings, perhaps, of a body. Then we're going to go ahead and take 2 of these 1x2s, or just the 2 brick there. That goes on the bottom. We're going to take another one of those, and that's going to go onto the top. See if I can actually find the other. Where is the other one? Hello? Hello. There's the other one right there. Attach those two. And let's see. Okay, so we're going to take this angled brick. That's going to go on the end, like that. I'm going to take this. That's going to go to the front. And we're about halfway done. The next thing we want to accomplish here is we are going to take, I need to find it first, you need to take this little ball joint. You see how this is going to snap into this? Now you have a working ball joint. It's remarkable what ball joints can do. Just think, there was a world, one day, long time ago, there was a world that didn't have ball joints. It's just so much easier to have one. Figures, anything. Okay, so now we're going to take, find the pieces here, find the pieces. I'm going to take these pieces, and we need to build ourselves some feet. This is so the Triceratops can actually walk, and I need to do this times 4, because he has 4 legs after all. Plug those all into place. There we go. One more. Plug that into place. We want to make sure as well, you'll notice, see how it's got that little, see right there? Right there, there's a little peg at the top there. We want to make sure that that's going to be attaching to the top, and then this is going to be the front of his foot. So then we can go ahead and attach those. This is going to be a very colorful looking dinosaur. Just like that, just like that. All 4, there we go. Now we're ready to go. And then we are going to take these 2 halved angle pieces, and we're essentially we're almost building like a little roof, a little tiny roof. That's actually just the top back of the dinosaur. That's his hard back. Okay, so then we're going to take this piece here, and it looks like we're going to connect another ball joint socket. See, right on the end. So you can probably guess where that's going to go. And then that's going to attach just like so. We're going to take that and attach it to the back. Now we have ourselves a tail. We are almost finished. I am actually really impressed with myself, dare I say, that I've followed the instructions. I'm looking carefully. I'm looking twice. I'm looking 3 times. I'm looking 4 times to make sure I get this all right for you guys. I'm going to take a 2x4. That's going to go like so. And these are going to go to the side. I think these are going to be its horns. I'm certain those are going to be its horns. And then we are going to take another one of these little angular bricks. That's going to go at the bottom. Take another one that's going to go to the top, like that. And then we're going to take this piece, which looks like it should hinge on something. I'm betting that it will. That's going to go like so. And then this piece, I think, is going to finish to the top, which actually is slightly hidden here, but it angles down. So we've got that. Check, check, check. Roger, check. Roger, over. I'm going to put the horns in place now. Okay. And then it's just a matter of finishing up. We're going to take a 3 brick. We're going to take this piece, and it goes, I think it goes just like that. I'm going to take some eyes. I'm kind of being a little silly. I've got the eyes pointing the same way. How is this dinosaur going to see where he's going? I'm going to angle him to the side. There we go. Then we're going to take 2 bricks that have the little peg in the middle there, like that. Then we're going to attach this piece here, and we're going to attach this piece like so. Then we can go ahead and add this to this. There we go. And now we've actually got ourselves a talking dinosaur. Yum, 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 yum. I like spaghetti. Actually, he shouldn't like spaghetti. I guess he could like spaghetti if there's no meat, because these are herbivores, so they like plants. I guess that makes no sense that he would then like spaghetti, but nonetheless. And then we can attach the back here, which should go all the way in. There we go. And we've got ourselves a cute little dinosaur. He has head articulation. You can move his head all around. Yeah, spaghetti! And then his mouth can open up and down as well. There's positioning, moving tail as well. That is a fun build. We got a little Triceratops, or excuse me, Tricera blocks. That's what we got inside. Once again, if you guys are interested in getting the Brickloot delivered to your house every single month, we were today looking at the March 2017, so it's a little late to get March, but if you want to get April and all the months that happen after April, there are still more to the rest of the year. Click the link down below and you can subscribe to the Brickloot. Once again, we're looking at the March 2017 entitled Brickasaurus World. Thanks for watching. See you next time.